Today is Friday, March 18th, and welcome to the weekly recap. Ksenia, we have so many times said, what a crazy week, but we have next level crazy going on. Do you agree?
Yeah, I confirm that. I think it's another level of craziness, or maybe we have to even come up with a new word describing it,
Yeah, undescribable crazy. That's, I think, the state we're in right now. And so for the viewers, we've rescheduled and we're back into the weekly cadence. So permission to break the rule big time is that's the theme here today.
Requiring the clearance.
Yeah. So let's see what we have this week, Ksenia.
Yeah, absolutely. So you may see many tabs open, but not all of them for content. There will be also some news from a special department, but I would like to start with this blog post that was delivered by Shane, Coolsport 00 or 00. So he's talking about disaster recovery plan, and what's beautiful about this blog post that he had to create a DR plan for his own organization, not his own, but organization that he works in. And it's pretty interesting that none had ever been created before. Can you imagine that? So, and Shane is sharing his best practices. He also sharing the list of items that you should consider when deciding on your DR plan. And he also listed them below, like not below, but I mean on the screen, so you can see them there.
Yeah, I think this is a really good outline, and I love how Shane started with communication systems. When I talk to organizations who have been through disaster incidents, communication is actually one of the bigger challenges.
Yeah.
And that goes over to ransomware too. So I don't know if everybody caught in the Anton Gostev digest recently, he had said, make sure you have like a out of band communication, whether it's Slack or WhatsApp, group texts type of thing. Have a way that you can communicate to the people that need to be communicated to in a disaster before you get your official channels back up. So I love it. Started with that. Coolsport, Shane, good stuff. Yeah, fair shout.
Yeah,
thanks for sharing.
And one of my favorite parts also testing twice.
I didn't catch that.
Yes.
Test again. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. Okay, next one is Mikkel Paul, and he's talking about Veeam backup for Microsoft 365 version 6. So he's describing what's new, what was fixed, and what you should know about this new version of the product. So it's really detailed write-up, Rick.
Yeah, so Michael always is the tinkerer of things, and thank you for doing that yet again. And for the audience, I guess, I don't remember when we did the last one, but since then, I think on the 9th, we had V6 of M365 backup go out. Here's a list of some of the new things. Self-service restore portal, the low-cost storage, all kinds of great new capabilities here. And yeah, I think he's got a couple links up at the top to the download and the release notes and the like. But thank you for sharing there. Oh, right there at the very end. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So good stuff
here as well.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing, Michael.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you for sharing. Great stuff. Okay, another one, and this one was delivered by Olivier Rossi, and I believe it's his first post. So he's talking about scale out backup repository and how to switch capacity to your vendor. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, Olivier is one of our SEs or architects. Sorry, he's based in California via France. Long story. But he shares this scenario when you do need to change the capacity tier, that object storage. And what's funny is I've had this come up a few times, but he's making it a little bit easier here by walking you through the process. And that may be something that over time here at Veeam we enhance with the upcoming releases to make this a little bit more transparent. But no, this is a really good 4v11 way to do this. So thank you for sharing, Olivier.
Yeah, thank you, Olivier, for sharing this. And again, first blog post, and you made it to recap. Congrats. Okay, another one was delivered by Ian, and he's talking about Veeam custom with Rancher K3S, WSL, and also first application installed on top of it. So it's pretty cool write-up as well. And he's guiding you through the, how he wanted to run a small lab environment on his laptop and what he did for that.
Yeah, and I love that he's using the Windows subsystem for Linux because that it just makes it that much easier to get started. In fact, I have the Ubuntu terminal. In fact, anybody can with Windows. So, it's really accessible. It feels kind of weird to run Linux stuff inside of Windows, but hey, it's 2022. So,
yeah, you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want when it comes to these technologies. So, yeah, good shout here. Ian, and a little bit of Helmy McHelm hands at the end here. We're ready to go. So good stuff.
Yeah, and he even, succeeded with their application.
So I've been needing new socks. So yeah.
Yes, socks shop. How cool is that? Great examples. Okay. So thank you, Ian. Love this stuff. Keep it coming. And the last but not least was delivered by Vinode42, and he's talking about monitoring hardened repository with Veeam V11A. So I believe everyone knows that Vinode42 kind of into hardened repository stuff, so it's not his first post, and he just keep them coming. And you may also see some of the related topics that were also delivered by him.
Yeah, I love that he's taking the Veeam 1 approach to the hardened repository. I like this post here when the immutability state alarm. I recommend taking this alarm and doing something with it, like getting it to your phone or emailing the security team. Don't let that alarm go unnoticed, things like that. So great stuff here, Vnote, and thorough as ever. So thank you so much for sharing, Wolfgang.
Yeah, thank you, Wolfgang. This is great. And okay, Rick, now we have a special department news, okay? So I would like to start with this one. Familiar faces, right? Cat faces. So we just launched a cybersecurity space, and we Miss 33. She's leading it. It's Melissa Palmer, Senior Technologies and Product Strategy team. And it's all about learning journey and talking about recent security events or issues, and also sharing best practices, tips to make sure that your environment is more secure, So it's all about security.
Yeah, so the security space, Alfred's gone orbital here, right? They've gone into space. And I think that this will be a great way, much like what we have with Kubernetes Corner and some of the other kind of segments of the space here. This will be a great way to, again, share some of the different best practices and things. I've got a security event coming up in April, so I'm going to share kind of a trip report. I plan on doing that here.
Oh,
right?
That would be awesome.
Because what did I learn about security when I went to the security conference? So good stuff. So well, actually, thank you, Ksenia, because you did this work. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for getting this up. This looks great.
Yeah. So please, everyone who's interested in cybersecurity, join this space. Okay, another piece of news. I just wanted to reiterate. I know that probably everyone knows already that registration to IMAN 2022 is open, but I think it never hurts to reiterate the message and make sure that everyone is aware and can go to the website and get registered now. Lots of great sessions and experiences and speakers and contrasts, and it's going to be a hybrid type of event. So we'll be running in person as well as a virtual experience.
Yeah, so we are going to have the hybrid event back in Las Vegas. And, for everybody watching, we're scoping it a little bit smaller. It's not going to be as big as it was. And, get that guy off there. But the in-person experience will be small and intimate, but it will be really well done. I've seen what the event team has planned, and they'll have some, familiar experiences, but also some new ones. experience. And then everyone can attend the virtual experience for free online. And the online actually will have some stuff that isn't available at the in-person experience. Okay?
Oh, interesting. Even I don't know about that.
Yeah, so actually I'll give a Veeam Legends and Veeam Community Hub exclusive here. The trick is if you go to the physical event, register with one email, but register with the virtual email or virtual experience with a different email. No, because you could like simul attend. You could be there and get some of the exclusive stuff, right? You get the playlist, you get the different streams.
Yeah.
It's not just like a camera's in the room replaying what's going on. So it's a very different experience. So here's a little trick. You heard it right from me.
Okay, thank you for sharing this, Rick. Yeah, I hope you won't get in trouble.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Okay, and last but not least, in 2 weeks, I and Kirsten Stoner, we're going to host a World Backup Day. So we're going to talk about the times where there was no backup, or probably, discuss earlier times and actually how IT specialists and administrators manage their data. And of course, we're also going to talk about best practices and key backup considerations. But I think it's kind of traditional already that for World Backup Day, you always have a chance to win tech gadgets with us. And there are some cool things, like take a look at this one. Or Oculus virtual reality headset. So these are some legit prizes here.
I like the rugged hard drive.
Yeah.
It's a backup on the go. I like it.
Yes, exactly. So it's happening in 2 weeks. Make sure you get registered, because for all the prizes, you would need to get registered here. I believe it will be streamed over all key social media platforms, LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, make sure to register and join us. For sure, I will remind about it before the event, but just thought that I would announce it as a part of the special department news today.
Yeah, and World Backup Day is kind of an interesting one, right? The thought is you don't want to get, and that's on 31st of March. Because you don't want to be fooled on April 1st, not able to recover. So that's where it came
from. Never. Yeah.
It's a bit cheeky, but makes good sense. So
yeah,
thanks for doing that. I kind of volunteered because I need to do that. I usually do that that webinar or stream or whatever the product is we do, but next level crazy is going on. So but
I'm happy to do that and share my knowledge and some tips and tricks and partner with Kirsten. She's awesome. So I believe it's going to be a great event, and I look forward to this. Okay, I believe this sum it up. We covered everything. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in community.